Hello everyone, and a very warm welcome to another Magical Moon video. We're down here and I'm standing by the new arrivals in their, well, acquired habitat, and it's perfect for them down here. There's lots of shade and there's lots of exploring to be getting on with, and they're all doing really well. Thank you all so much for your comments and your kind words. It means so much to us, and we do try and go through all the comments and we read them, but we don't have time to answer everyone, but it is noted, and thank you so much. Thank you again for all your generous donations that have made this possible, because without you guys, they wouldn't be where they are now. We're going to go down and get a little bit closer to them, and we can talk about names because we've had a little development. So let's go. So we're down here in their field, and behind me the first arrivals, the first two girls that arrived. The larger of the two is Annabelle and Alice, and we've done a little slant on their names. They do have their names in the passport, so it made sense to kind of keep their names as much as possible. And the other two, we've got Pip, the little Pip, and Peggy, and you'll notice them because they're a little bit lighter than the first two, and they were the second two that arrived. And here we've made a passageway down to what is, and without any introduction needed, the very beautiful little Pip. And they make a little noise. You might be able to hear it. I'll see if Jenny can pick up on the sound. There's like a little grunt that they make, and it's a sign of contentment. So I think they're very happy. And we've made this passageway down to where the little brook runs. There's the forgotten bridge just down from here, and they can just go down there and they can get fresh water. So it's really good, and it's lovely. It's in a shaded area. They've got lots of other areas to ramble in, and there's all this bramble which they do a really good job of clearing. It saves me having to do the trimming. We've got to go up now. It's just starting to get to that time of day, and we're going to get some of the legends in, so join us for that.
To see rolling hills or city streets, ocean to ocean and all in between. It's out there just waiting on you and me. Take it in, we got no plans. Good things come to those who can. Live moment to moment and all in between. It's out there just waiting on you and me. So look alive, 'cause wow.
So here we have the bird feeding station, washing station and drinking, because it's been just so hot and we were concerned that they weren't getting the water. I'm sure they are, but as with all the animals, I want to try and make them as comfortable as possible. So she's doubled up as a bit of a flower bed and a feeding station. Always the first two to come in are Magic and BFG. They go out just for a little bit, and BFG keeps Magic walking about, just keeps him moving around, and they play together really nicely. He's still he's taking those tentative steps, and it's a real balance with him trying to get that nutrition into him. And we brought some Gastri cover, which is again another supplement to try and help his digestion and help his tummy. And it seems to be working, but as I say, it's very slow progress. He is putting a little bit of condition on, but I think BFG really keeps that bit of vitality in him because he's a very playful character, as you know. Let's nip next door and catch up with him. Here he is, the larger than life character, the one and only BFG. Such a gentle soul, very inquisitive, very creative. You might have seen the artwork that him and Jenny have put together, but with all his toys it is a bit like a kindergarten. I think the other horses, the other legends, just have a little giggle to themselves, but he's happy. Let's go and get the other guys in. Max is all done, he's got his fly mask on, he's been sprayed off and he's got fresh water, and it's that continual circle. You start at one end and get to the other and then you've got to do it all over again. There's two more lovely ladies down the bottom, so let's go get them in. We've got the three amigos to get in, and that is Tintin, Sweet Pea and Eeyore. The vet's on her way. We've got to do a little check-up on Sweet Pea, then she's going to look at the new arrivals. So it's a quick catch up with Captain Jack Sparrow from the Black Pearl Tavern, and soon to be ridden again because Rupert's on holiday, so we're going to take that opportunity to really try and further his experience, and then who knows, in the near future maybe unclip him and let Rupert off to do his thing. But it's been so lovely to see how he's come on since that castration, and to be as friendly with all the other animals and with us as he is a real testament to what can happen when you just give them that little bit of love and that little bit of kindness, how quickly it all comes round. The vet's just left, and on the new arrivals it's good news all round. Annabelle, the big mare, the darker coloured mare, she's got that lump on her throat and we're really concerned about that, but she said it looks benign and just to keep an eye on it. The other update on both of the mummies is that they look not to be in foal. So we scanned them and she said there is a chance, but on the scan we're not sure how far along they are, but it does look like we haven't got any other babies on the way. We do have those two beautiful foals with us, and of course on the other side there's Sweet Pea, and she had a look at Sweet Pea, but Sweet Pea is a bit cautious and a bit flighty, and she's just unsure when there's strangers around, and she looks to be in foal. She is very, very rotund. Little Eeyore's fine, but Tintin's got a little mark on his leg and we're not quite sure what's going on, so she's given us some local treatment which we're going to treat it with, and also some antibiotics because he is getting very, very old, and we don't want to take any chances. A massive thank you again to everyone for making it all possible. Without you guys liking, subscribing, supporting and telling everyone what we do, and of course all the very, very wonderful donations which will go on to further what we do for the legends and all the other animals. A massive thank you again. Stay magical and we'll see you very soon.